Hey, it's 1:24 in the AM, in the morning, here on October 5th, no, it's April 23rd, 2012, and I find myself in the position of being unable to sleep, and it's not an enviable thing. You think you can do things at night, kind of like Fight Club, you know? I've tried starting a Fight Club, but doesn't seem to be working. So I get up and I do certain things. They tell you to get out of bed, you know, because you don't want to sit in bed and pick on your nose. Because then you associate bed with picking your nose. Or some people would associate it with sex or watching TV. So you're supposed to get out of bed and do something. So I got out of bed. First thing I do, being a fat person, is a snack. I have a Sprite Zero to create the illusion that I'm dieting or there's not a lot of calorie intake going on here. So, and I'm thirsty. What you hear there is a movie, Blue Valentine's on. And I decided I wasn't depressed enough, so I put that on. But watching it, I think I may be getting depressed enough to change the channel. So, you flick around in this age of many channels. La Boheme is on. It's a silent movie with Lillian Gish. So that could be good. But there is one good thing about Blue Valentine, and that is you get to see, what's her name? Dave Lodkia. She's incredibly sexy. And I think it's kind of sexy. And I may watch Game of Thrones later. I'm pretty much caught up on that, though. My brother wants me to get caught up in Sporadicus, so I may do that too. Barring that, and barring patting the dog, who is confused why I'm still up, and continuing the snacking vein, I'll pull the cat fuzzy off my Oreo cookie. I like to split them. And then this is how I do it. Because in this household, in the house of 4 cats, we keep it real. So that's one thing we do when we can't sleep. We try pills. Now, long story, I'm not going to tell you what pills I'm taking. You can tell I have a lot of them. It's like a rattler, my brother says. So, from the Oreo, we take those. Okay, moving right along. Definitely going to smoke this pipe. It's not loaded and ready for action, but as soon as I'm done with this, I want to smoke the hell out of this thing. And let me show you this. I was moving this fucking filing cabinet the other day, this big metal filing cabinet that was in my basement. I'm like, I gotta get this thing out of here. It was there for weeks, months, years. My ex, Linda, didn't move the fucking thing. She left it there and it got rusty and it was a tetanus shot waiting to happen. So finally I moved it. I picked it up and it swung. It almost took my kneecap off. That's what it did. Let's see, scratching action. flesh removal. And so Annie tried to lick it, which I think is a bad idea. So what I'm going to do, again, since I'm up, and this is one of the things we do, I have a mouse in my pocket. That's why I say we. Yeah, apply some cream that will prevent, I don't know, they say prevent something, but I don't know. Makes you feel like you did something. Moving right along. Now, I try to keep my brain active, and the internet is not a place to do that. I mean, you can do it, but it's unlikely to happen. I may look at porn and, as the kids said today, fap. Don't see it happening. Most nights I don't. You know, if I can't sleep, and it's just a whole production with the lubricant and the masturbating. Who has time? Who has the inclination? Oy. So, the rest of the internet, it made me read crack, see what's going on in the news, get pissed off about something, or play a mindless game that's popular. Or maybe watch clips or something. You know the internet. You know what things are happening on there. It's revolutions. Twitter brought down the Ayatollah something. So adjust myself. Showing you my wound. Not thinking that away. All right. So while I convince myself, I got to keep my mind active at night because I notice my memory blows. Ridiculous. I'm watching a movie. Oh, that's Betty Davis, and it's not even Betty Davis. It's Betty Grable. So you're really upset with yourself, right, Annie? And I'm an old film fan. So in order to keep my mind active, sometimes I'll wear Nancy's clothes. There's her hat right there. Her underwear is on, but it's a thong. And it hurts. Now, I'm not wearing one of her thongs, but I do like this hat. She'll kill me when she sees this for wearing it, but you know, I live on the danger zone. In the danger zone. Let's look at that cookie over there. You don't think I'll be hitting that later? Here's the tobacco from my pipe. Okay, naturally you turn to reading when you're trying to keep your mind alive. Trying to keep your brain. The brain. See that right there? The tooth that needs tending. Oh, it hurts. Oh, what can you say to that? So you turn to reading. Okay. I start out with the stuff that I'm enjoying, actually enjoying, like Keith Richards. I could sit and read stories from this and be like, holy shit, this is a great book. I could win a Grammy. And then there's the heavier fare that you feel you should read because they're classics, like Highland Fling. What if the best sex you've ever had was 250 years ago? I don't have anything marked in here. Basically, this woman is banging a Highlander, and there's a lot of kilt jokes. Of course, there would be. It's a Harlequin. The next thing she knows, she's in the painting with this guy, an Islander, in his bed naked. And from there it goes well for the woman, but something tells me that in reality it wouldn't. Uh, and then you go for just the light reading. You know, I like to go with mysteries. You know, just something light, a whodunit. It's, you know, something to keep you guessing. And so this is, it's like a Boston Blackie whodunit. This one's about, it's a long one. There you go. Finally, years ago, months ago, really weeks ago, I came to the conclusion that I was going to take up crocheting. And I know that there's a lot of young people out there that will say, oh, you're so gay. Yeah, okay. I'm married. I love my wife. Women make me crazy when they do anything. But yeah, you can call me gay. I like Glee. I like musicals. Except for that one that Nancy likes, Sound of Music. I don't like Sound of Music, and I don't like Seven Brides for Seven Brothers. But give me a My Fair Lady, a Cabaret, or a Les Mis, and I'll just be gaying it up. But anyway, this one here, counted cross stitch. Simple and quick, ideal for beginners. I've yet to open it up, and I'm actually intimidated and quite afraid of it. A little bit of dust on this thing. Legitimately afraid of starting this because it's not easy. And then sometimes you just start with the stupid stuff. You pat the dog with a rubber glove. Ooh. The digital signal strength is low because I apparently I apparently hit the button. I don't even know what that means, that the digital signal strength is low. So this may take a while. I love this dog in a good way. She's not afraid. Look at Annie. Look. Oh, pooch. I am the pooch. I do poochy kind of shit. Like I puked on the bed last night and I didn't even tell him. And if he didn't hear me puking on the bed, he would have rolled around in my puke all night long. Yeehaw. I don't know why I chose to puke on the bed, but I did. Bleh, bleh. You gotta stop. Dog has to stop vomiting on the bed because that's really bad. You don't want that, especially when you get to bed. A couple last things. Maybe you take up an ology or like horticulture. You know, like what do they call them? An enlightened fellow. I forget what they call them. See, this is the recall thing. Alright, this is why I'm trying to keep my brain alive. So you have a yucca plant, and you study Renaissance man, and you study the yucca plant. What label? Made in, this should be where this yucca plant is made. China. The plant is made in China. We can't even grow our own yucca plant there. But horticulture, crochet, taking pills, reading things, and of course, an academic discipline, horticulture. I'll show you how to do it again. Yeah. We thought we were buying an aloe plant, but it was the yucca. What are you gonna do? What are you gonna do? Take it back? I thought this was an aloe plant. It was the yucca. Therefore, it has no place in my house. The house of four cats. Once you buy it, you're committed. Member of the family. His name is Schmitty von Richtenbacher. He's here to stay. Last but not least, of course, you play with your Robert Osborne doll. Now, if you'll excuse me, I really want to see how this thing ends.